See if that works. Maybe. Potentially. Oh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're live or not. It says we're live. Not sure, guys. Rachel, what's up? Rachel, real quick, can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Again, you say, what's up? Gloria, hello. Mostly Paranormal, what's up? Blind Faith, what's up? You can hear me perfect. Great, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tara, Kim, Virginia, what's up? Senior Monstro. Debbie, what's up? I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. My goodness. Guys, last night was crazy. Last night was stupid crazy. And so I figured tonight might be stupid crazy. Well, hey there, sweetheart. That's my buddy Dave right there. Sweet cheeks, what's up? Oh my goodness. Goodness. What do you mean, uh-oh? Virginia says, uh-oh. What's uh-oh? What does that mean? What, did it stop? Holy hell. I'm glad you're live. Just left the ER. What? Because my aunt has severe migraine. God dang, man. Luke, I hope your aunt is okay. Nate, what's up? Stephanie, what's up? Stephanie, I got your card, by the way. Thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate that. Had a pause in the video. Well, that's not fun. I better be back. I love my 2 mutts. Hello. I want to get married. Presided by Roger Starbuck. He's free. I already called. Nice. Very nice. He's free. He's got like nothing going on right now, right? I love it. Guys, let me grab some stuff real quick. Plug that in. All right. So, what did I miss? Very nice. Okay. I'm grabbing my little backpack here, guys. I'm gonna grab my backpack. Miss your scent. Miss your musk. I think when all this craziness is over, you and I need to get an apartment together. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna flip that around, turn on the light. I'm gonna turn this light off. Because, yeah. You know, it is a little chilly, Angie. It's a little chilly. We are going to come back for this in a little bit. I do have everything else kind of packed up, except for the plethora of cat balls that we have here. My work, still an hour. I'll be back. Yeah, sounds good, brother. Thanks for popping in. So I did rewatch the ball stuff, guys. It's so quick that I cannot definitively say yes and I cannot definitively say no, which tells me that we pretty much have to kind of throw it out, right? Now, I will also say I did edit a short about it. And as we can see, the ball is still exactly where I left it last night. Hi. Hello? No breaks, what's up? What the frick? Hello? What am I hearing? What is this stream? So what I'm doing is I'm going to be investigating claims of paranormal activity in this building. And this is Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa, which is also a building that I currently run. Let me see here, guys. It's weird. Like I was like hearing stuff. I don't know what the heck that was. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I'm trying to get my poop in a group here. I am going to turn this on, and I'm going to place a few of those cat balls as well. There they are. Now, last night, if you remember, all the activity seemed to be coming from that direction, just behind us, right? So down this section of the hallway, which is also where we don't have any equipment right now because every piece of equipment we were using basically got zapped. This flashlight is beginning to annoy. Can't be carrying that around in the back pocket for too long. There we are. Now, guys, this is a REM pod. However, it's also going to be detecting static electricity. If I can maybe create some static. No, not really. Can't really create any static. This, guys, I'm setting in this room, which is where we had a ton of activity last night. That is just a motion sensor. So if something walks in front of it, it'll make that creepy little noise there. See what I mean? There we are. Now, we are also going to be placing a couple of these. What? The fuck did I just hear? Why not funky, funny music? Actually, I have one. I do have one that I have pre-recorded myself speaking. So when it trips, it's my own voice, but it says something highly inappropriate that's probably not safe for the tubes of view. But yeah, it is pretty fucking classic. Not gonna lie. And it freaks out my friends whenever it does trip. Rizzo, what's up? Everything should be set, calibrated. Why are you going off? What the fuck? So, guys, crazy. All right, hi. Come on, dude. No way. Oh, I missed it, guys. I missed the orbs. So, guys, in order to trip one of these, you have to move it. Like, I mean, just a slight little tap will do, but movement nonetheless would have to trigger that device. I am going to grab. I'm going to keep the camera right there, set on that. I'm going to grab that other trip wire out of the bag here. Can you move that ball again, please? Is there a way you could do that? It would be amazing if you could. Guys, I'm also going to take this dead bell. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to set it yet. But I think maybe I put it right over here. Closer to this. Closer to this area. I really want to see if we can get the same types of reactions that we did last night. Because last night was absolutely insane. But yeah, so Rizzo. Oh shit, cat ball going off. Right behind us. Gosh dang. Hi. What does the place smell like? I love that question. God damn. A lot of people come in here and they're like, oh my God, it smells like grandma's house. That's what they tell me. All right. There we are. And then, of course, guys, I'm going to be setting this up as well. So, this, come on. The faster we get this device deployed, the better. So last night, guys, some friends of mine, FIB Paranormal, was in the chat. They were the ones that actually made this device here, which they call the ESPM. Oh my God. What this is going to do is act very similar to like sonar, kind of like what a bat does to detect motion and things of that nature. Now, it's also going to be detecting temperature fluctuations as well. I want to set it all the way back where I had it before last night, which it did trip last night. I am not trying to upset you. I'm just going to set this down. So, guys, let me walk you through that real quick too, okay? Right now, that device is just kind of calibrating and all of that. It has 4 different things that it'll pick up on, right? So, oh my God. So it's going to pick up motion from a 10-foot level or 10-foot range. And it'll flash like a green, that green light over there, right? At about 6 or 7.5, there's a yellow light over there that's going off. Another yellow light over here that will go off when I get closer at about the 5-foot range. And then at about 2.5 feet, the red. So you can kind of tell the proximity as to how close you are. I'm calling that a false positive right there. Okay. Now that should be calibrating and doing its thing. What? Not 360. I do believe it's like a 30-degree cone that thing is kind of shooting out. Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Yes. Thank you, Christy, for that. God damn. Okay, so that was a knock coming from Rebecca's room here. That's got to be me, right? I'm going to walk across here real quick. I'm going to be probably tripping that device. Rebecca, I'm going to close your door, sweetheart. Okay? You can do with that as you wish. We're going to mosey this way. So guys, what this building is, it's 10,000 square feet, and it used to be a hotel that was built in the late 1800s and then ran as a hotel until the 1950s, became what we would consider to be more of a nursing home type setting. Ran as a nursing home until the 1970s, where it then became a group home for mentally handicapped people. And it ran as such until 2005 when they finally shut the doors for the final time. 205 documented deaths on property.
Guilt disturbance detected.
Now, that's all me, guys. That's all me.
Guilt disturbance detected.
Backing away. Okay. I always forget the sensors on the floor detect motion. No. These do not. Rizzo, if this is what you're talking about, holy shit. ESPN device just hit. No, that's a false positive. I'm sorry, guys. Let me show you. What it's saying is there is a temperature fluctuation. Shit, now the REM pod's going off. All I'm doing is recalibrating the temperature, walking away, addressing the REM pod. Hi. Hi. Could you step back from that? Thank you. Okay. So Rizzo, what I was saying is like detecting something 10 feet away, detecting something, I'm wrong, detecting something 7 feet away. Hello? Hello? Now it's moving. Holy shit. It's all around me. Hi. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. God damn. Okay. Hi. Yep. I think that's enough. Okay, Rizzo, I'm going to try this again. God damn. Then the dead bell goes off. So Rizzo, these things do not detect motion or anything like that. These are simply, each node is its own EMF detector. That's it. So only electromagnetic fluctuations in the environment will set this off. That's the only thing that'll set it off. if that's in fact what you were talking about. Horror ending, I really do not have a team. I have a group of people that I do like documentary films with and things like that usually investigate with me. I mean, oh, Jesus. Other than that, no, not really. As far as wildlife goes, guys, it's almost laughable. It's almost laughable how much poison I put down. Look at that. Static electricity moving around the device. I'm turning off the light so you can see better. Hi, can you continue to move around the device? Holy shit, more movement. Holy temperature fluctuation, significantly colder. Still moving around the device to our left. Whatever that is picking up, it is 7 feet-ish away. Another temperature drop. It is now moving closer to that device. Jesus Christ. God. Okay. Exactly, Rizzo. So here's what's interesting, and more to your point, Riz, right? So, like, we have very weird activity going on right now, and it's coming from quite literally both sides of where I'm standing. So it's interesting to me that this very well could be something that is, in fact, residual. So, I mean, where I sit right now, guys, it is Central Standard Time or what have you. So it's 8:33 p.m., right? On Thursday, on a Thursday evening at 8:30 at night. Who is to say that it is not just 10 a.m. somewhere else, like in another dimension, another whatever. And whatever nurses may or may not have been working right here at this nurses' station, passing these meds in these cabinets to all of these patients in all of these rooms, who's to say that they're not just scuttlebutting around all over the place here passing meds? You know what I mean? Could be feasible. Yes, I did note where the purple ball is placed, which is roughly where it was last night before it decided to fly off the pool table, which is fucking adorable. I have been going over that extensively. Okay, listen to me very carefully. You.
Disturbance detected.
Okay. What the frick? Okay. I'm going to reset the temperature on that again. That's got to be me, right? Let's back away. Let's back away. Very well could be me. That thing will detect at 10 feet. I think we're significantly further than that, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. There. Resetting. Resetting the temperature. What the heck? My God. The green light turned on and off. The one over here on this device? Night, Angie. Thank you for popping in. Yep, the squeaking sound is this device over here at the end. It is, when it does that squeaking sound, it is registering temperature. In this case, it was registering a temperature decrease. Jackson, I think it's an Oni. I'm going to reset this again. This is really beginning to annoy. There. Now it's just simply doing the REM pod function, and that's that. What did I do? Okay. This is obviously wrong. Okay. Resetting again. Placing, resetting. No. I don't understand what's going on. Why would you do this? Hold on. Guys, we have more movement. Lots of it. We have static. We still have static here. It's tracing movement down there. A lot of movement. Temperature change decrease. It's getting colder. Okay. Let's just see. Now, guys, I am working on something here. But it is something that we are going to be able to use. More specifically, you as the chat are going to be able to use. You'll be able to ask questions to the spirits. Hi. Kayla, good evening. Baron, silly PE gal, or FPE gal. I don't have my readers on, guys. I'm not gonna get out. You can't say things like that. God damn. All right. Placing this down. Another temperature decrease. What the? Okay, guys. Tripwire down here just went off. Move. Fuck. Footsteps. Here. You quiet down. Footsteps. Mr. Mike, so far it is going really well. Also incredibly confusing. Lots of activity and movement coming from down here. Okay. Guys, we're going to try something different here. So what we're going to do... Oh my God. Hi. Fuck. We're just going to move the device. I'm going to set the device pointing down there, right? So I'm just going to place it right here. So what are you picking up on now? What are you picking up on? Hello? Fuck. Guys, I know you probably heard that. Hello? Who was that? Huh? So... Tripwire went off. I'm gonna try something real quick. Nope, that was not the noise I heard. What? Who knocked in this room? Yeah, but who was it? Me who? Yeah, but what's your name? Speak up loud, please. Loud. Hello, Yvonne. I heard like a bird for sure, but I'm not I'm not sure if that's... Not me. Me. Rachel, thank you for the gift. Watch your mouth. Izzy, yes. I guess. So look, yes, I do this for fun because it is fun. However, I am doing this just because I'm too goddamn curious for my own good. Guys, I will say this. In just under 2 weeks, there will be a new long form video dropping. And if this shit scares you, like what happened to me literally yesterday will mentally fuck you. Brie, I'm just expecting something to jump out. I mean, that doesn't really happen, I suppose. Look up Bert or Bert, yeah. Kim does have the book. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hi. Okay, I'm turning off the light. We can watch the movement a little better. Can you come closer to me, please? Thank you. Can you... Oh my God. And it's gone. What about the bell? Can you ring the bell? That video will drop. For members, it'll be Sunday. Because tomorrow's my editing day, so I'm going to edit tomorrow. And then, yeah, so it'll be Tuesday. Not this coming Tuesday, but the following. You know, I am curious. We're going to look here, guys. Okay, so we have a Ben, Clinton, Rick, Eddie, Buck, Clem. Jesus. Dwayne, Gilbert, Richard, Joanne. I don't see any more names there. That says Carol, Tony, Dawn, David. I do believe that says Ben. I'm not sure, but I do believe that says Ben. Some of these are very hard to make out. These names here were not staff. These were absolutely patients. This was the medicine cabinet where their meds would have been kept, or some of their meds would have been kept for sure. So there was a Burton in the book, Josh. Okay. Maybe. And Burton was the first name, is that correct? Whoa. Bert, is that you? It just said it again. Bert. Bert, yes, Bert. Holy shit. Okay. That was really cool. Bert, is that you? Bert? Hey, I'm not here to make you mad, bro. Bert, yes, Bert. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, Bert, I'm not here to upset you. If you can hear me, yeah, I'm not here to make you mad. Am I able to speak with Bert? Like just Bert? Please? Okay, so. No. We're not gonna run. We're not gonna do any of that stupid shit. Listen, I'm 44 years old, okay, bro? I'm not running anywhere. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Yes, you are? Okay. You're gonna really need to do something fantastic to make me run. Yeah. Bert, did you pass away in 1963? God damn. Bert. Yeah. So, guys, this is the other fun part about Malvern Manor, right? I'm turning this off for just a moment. Malvern Manor, you come down here because we're trying to address different things, like the dead bell going off and the name Bert, and we're trying to address him. Right. And then things start to happen on the opposite side. So then we'll go down here. We'll cruise down this way towards the action, if you will, right? I'm going to reset this and recalibrate it while I'm thinking about it. There we are. And then once we come down here, we start to address things down this direction, right? Something eventually is then going to pop off down there where we just came from. So, it's basically just a big game of cat and mouse 100% of the time. You dummy. Listen, I have never claimed to be intelligent. I do have a new book coming out sometime this year, guys. Speaking of being a dummy. Holy shit! Hi! That was a loud knock. That was a loud fucking knock. Can you do that again? Please. Please, can you do that again? Louder this time. More definitive, please. Like that was coming from right down somewhere in here. Holy shit. Okay, so guys, holy shit. Okay, listen. Very loud bang, all the way down at the end of the hallway, all the way down here, right? Fuck. Oh my fucking God, I don't want to do this. Okay. Very loud knock. It was in this room, if I'm a betting man. God damn. I do not want to do this. Motion detector never went off. So who's knocking? Who's knocking? God damn. Static. Static. Static moving. I'm still not running. Listen, I'm still not running, guys. Like, you can knock on the wall down there, and then you can knock from this room or wherever the fuck that was, right over here. That's fine. You can set off the bell, and then you can set that off. I'm not running. Like, you are literally going to have to walk up to me and shake my hand if you want me to leave. But I bet you won't. Okay. Bro. No, yeah, don't be spamming shit, guys. I already got, I already took care of it. Worked for the railroad, never married, died in the rest home after 1.5 years of illness. Okay. So, I mean, we are in the nursing home section of the building. So, I mean, this probably, I mean, any one of these rooms would have been his room. We just don't know exactly which one that would have been. Destiny, it's been interesting for sure. Ryder, thank you so much for that. It's a very kind thing to say. You know what's so funny? User Steve, it's really funny because I just read your comment, but as I read your comment, I heard the voice. Like, it was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Yeah, totally. JPED, if I did have a weapon with me, that is information I would never disclose. Hi. Yeah. Like if I did have a weapon on me, that would be something for me to know and some very stupid individual to find out. This is in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. I hope you're packing heat. No one will ever know. See, guys, I am a gun owner, but I don't see the gun as an extension of my own dick, so I don't flaunt it. I'll just use it if I need it. The 24-inch pythons. Well, I own the place, so it's really not trespassing because I'm the only dude with the key to the joint. That's what I'm packing. Yes. Go all lights out. I can do that. Actually, and guys, what I'm really wanting to do now is I want to go grab the XLS camera, which is sitting in the kitchen where we started. So, in order for me to do that, guys, I got to go all the way down this hall and then all the way over there, grab the camera, make sure it's actually set up properly, and then come down and I can do that. But in the meantime, I could put on the spirit box, place this down somewhere, and turn lights off, absolutely. But I need you guys to tell me, fuck. Okay? You guys tell me which direction you want me to point this camera. Do you want it down here, where that device just went off? Or would you rather I point it down here, that does happen to have more equipment kind of set up here? So you tell me, dead bell side or tripwire side? You tell me. Christy, thank you for the happy poop. Tripwire side. Tripwire side. Perfect. Got it. That's a good idea. You can do that. Let me grab that real quick. I'll turn on the spirit box too. It really is freaking cold, y'all. Make sure this actually works. Flash blue, please. Perfect. I'm gonna reset this, guys, because I don't like what it was doing before. Okay. Better. Butter. Okay. Kids, I'm going to start this spirit box. Probably going to be loud. I'm going to go grab the XLS camera, so give me just a couple minutes, please. And then I will announce myself when I'm walking back down the hallway. Jesus Christ. All right, so I will be back in just a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, guys, it's me. Just me. But I brought the XLS camera so we can kind of play with this. All right. Cool. No, I had to make sissy, guys. Sorry. Radman says O'Doyle rules. I love it. Hello. Hello. No, I put the ball back on the table, actually. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? Can you wave? Can you wave? Say hello. Hi. No, it's telling me to run. That's crap. I'm not running. Hello. Can I come closer to you? Can I walk closer to you, please? What? I didn't even move yet, bro. He says, how high are you right now? Somebody loves it in the bathroom. Go to the mirror and summon me. I like it. It did look like he was doing the hokey pokey there for a moment, didn't it? Wouldn't that be terrible? Like, say hypothetically you pass away in the restroom, and that's just where you have to chill. Like, that wouldn't be fun. Good evening, Jason. Josh, say hi, Max. Well, hello, Max. Crappy way to die. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to calibrate this temperature setting again. If you don't mind. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Whoa. What the fuck? that aside for a moment. Who is knocking? Who was knocking? Don't say that. Guys, take note of where the ball is, please. Give me a break. Can you knock that ball off the table? Did I just hear you knocking here? What the fuck? Where did you go? What did you do? You like turned into a black widow and took the fuck off. Yeah, well, who are you? Who are you? That's clever. Me? Come on, bro. But isn't that funny? So if I did scare it away, right? Why would I scare it away? So if ghosts are doing this and they're trying to scare us, maybe not trying to scare us, they're doing things that are unnatural to us, right? That in turn scares us. But if they're aware of what they're doing, I wouldn't scare them at all. I would come upon them and they would probably do something scarier, right? They would come at us or something like that. I don't know. So, am I the ghost? Are they the ghosts? Exactly. Like maybe I'm just the damn ghost. Maybe they're going about their day to day and I'm the intruder. I'm the paranormal activity. Because in their day to day life, like they're just going about their business, and then here I come and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Can you make this shit blink for me? Cool. And then, I mean, fuck. They're like, what the fuck is that? And they freak out a smidge. Just about to say that. Yeah, like it makes sense. Exactly. Probably less than interesting. And different planes of existence. And so again, the point that I was making, especially back here in like the nursing home wing of this building, right? Are they just going about their day-to-day lives and I'm the ghost? I'm walking through at 9:20 p.m. and we catch brief glimpses. I like that too. Yes. Yes. So think of it this way, like when we see shadow figures, for an example, right? That's some scary shit when you see like shadow figures or what have you. So if we're like, what if a shadow figure that we're seeing, is literally just a ghost hunter that's like 15 years from now? Like, time is not a linear thing at all. In fact, time is a very man-made construct. Hi. How are you? Yes, there is an upstairs. There's 2 wings in the upstairs and an attic. There are also 2 basements as well. which time frame are you walking into? When it was a nursing home, a hotel, but the nursing home was added. Exactly. Yes, it was. So are you in the newer part? This is the newest part of the building. Yes, this was added on in 1956. In fact, I think they were in shock when they passed, couldn't accept they passed over. They want to go through the light, so they just float there in a different realm. Absolutely. I could totally buy into that. Still waiting. So no breaks. Listen. Okay, here's the deal. The basements, we have gone into the basements before. However, every single time that I go into the basements, the stream drops. If I'm a betting man, Rizzo, this would not, back here, this would not be hotel guests. Now, we can cruise over here. This threshold right here, this, where I'm standing right now, this section was added on, but this was added on while it was still operating as a hotel, and you can kind of see, you know what I mean? But this right here would have been that addition. So just from here to that threshold there, and then straight up above us as well. That's all they added on until they got to that nursing home wing. But let's take a little peek. Let's walk around for a moment so we can see the original portion of the hotel. This would have been the main lobby, the main reception, if you will. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is happening in this room? So guys, this room was also used as like a gentleman's parlor. So the guys would sit around. They would play cards. They would sip whiskey, all of that fun shit. And I do want you to understand too, like, this room here has probably seen the most amount of history in the whole damn place. So like, just as an example, right? I mean, weddings have been held in this room. Funerals have been held in this room. Every Sunday night, they would hold Sunday night dinners for every member of the community in this room. There was also a doctor's office on site. There was a restaurant on site. Fuck me. Guys, I really hope you're hearing this. I like to see the wheelchair move. I tell you this, Destiny. One day, I was giving a tour in this room, as I always do. We always start in this room. Now, as I was talking and doing all my shit, we start to leave the room. We always go out this door, and when we start to make our way back down to where we just kind of came from, right? But as we're walking out, that wheelchair over there started to follow us. And it was moving at a pretty fair clip, so much so that the group that I was showing around went right out that door and right out to their cars. Like they had their fill of fun by that point. Rizzo, I kind of answered your question. I kind of went through the schematics of the building a little bit and the areas that were added on and what time periods and things like that. That's why I came into here, because this is then like, you know, the original structure of the place. No, dude, you're totally fine. We can see it up here too. Boy, it feels fucked up here. All right. Fuck. Um, which room is the most creepy or haunted? Well, the attic's pretty fucked. But I mean, pick a room. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The hotel and nursing home did not. No, the hotel stopped, and then the nursing home kind of took over. So, looking down this hallway, it mirrors the hallway that leads us to the nursing home wing that's directly below us, okay? Where, see where it makes this dip in the floor? It starts to slant downward like a wheelchair ramp there. You see that? So that would mark the end of the original structure. So everything from this point back this direction would be the original structure. So like the curvy hallway over there. Of course, the lobby where we just were, my studio, all of that stuff that's downstairs. Hank's room would have been part of the original structure, which you can also see how it slants downward like that. That's the end of the original structure. So when they started to add things on, that's new. That's new. 1 second, please. Stay. I am at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. But then, where that wall is at the end of the hallway here, that would be the end of the add-on. So then, if you go directly below us, that would be the start of the nursing home wing over there. So there is nothing above the nursing home wing. It was added on. It is kind of like its own free-floating kind of structure, really. Hello? Something's fucking moving. Hello? Yo! Well, I hear a loud ass truck outside and I wish they'd shut up so I can actually hear what's going on up here. Hello? Fuck. That was insane. Straight up sounded like somebody was fucking walking up here. Like, what the fuck? But then even here, guys, all the way back, you can see the original roof all the way back there. I mean, all the way back there. With like the old wood shingles and things like that. I mean, they just built right on top of the thing, you know? Fuck. Holy shit. Hey. Hello? this. The danger tape, guys. We put this up here and these boards as well. So twice in the exact same fucking week, we had people that were, well, not that smart, but they went back through the crawl spaces, right? Which is fine. When you're here overnight with us or whatever, you have access to the entire building. I'm not going to tell you how you can and cannot investigate. If there's weird shit going on back in there, by all means, be my guest. Go after it. But if you've ever been in like an attic or a crawl space before, you would know that you would stick to the goddamn beams. They did not do that. They went through the floor. Well, their feet went through the floor. And that was fun for me. So that was a lot of fun for me to try to unfuck that situation. Not them. I mean, they were fine. They signed a waiver. I didn't give a shit about that, but I had to do the repairs, you know? Which really sucked. All right, closed. All right, guys. Guys, I tell you what. Next live stream I do, it's going to be up here. That's for damn sure. It's cold as fuck in that nursing home wing. It feels okay up here. I always got to point this thing out because he's just fucking scary. Scariest thing. Scariest thing in Malvern Manor is that thing right there. Fucking hate dolls. Especially creepy ass little fucking gnome elf looking things. Not cool. Whew. Looks like the poltergeist clown. Bastards. Fucking hate crawl spaces with a passion. Yup. Yup. Not garbage bags necessarily. They certainly look like garbage bags, don't they? This is very thick sheets of black plastic. What it does is it blocks out all the light from the street lights. So one thing that we were noticing was that the street lights were creating false positives. And it's kind of a bad deal, you know what I mean? And so we didn't want any of the false positives or any of that crap. So we just kind of took the problem out of the equation. I do get scared sometimes. It's more like it's more like unnerved. How about that? Not necessarily scared. I mean, I'm certainly not gonna run out of the place. You know what I mean? But I mean, unnerved for sure. I gotta say, I kind of joke about it, but I'm also like very serious. I'm too curious for my own good sometimes, guys. So when weird things happen, I want to fucking know. I want to know about it. I want to explore it further and all of that stuff. Heard something or saw something in the stream. Yeah. They do love Christmas time here, guys. That is for sure. They do love Christmas. And this place pops off during the Christmas season. Anytime, like, Thanksgiving time, Christmas time, all of it. They love it. I am an 81 kid for sure. And I love Christmas too. Not even a little bit. Yeah. I'm not a fan. Yeah, and now it's Valentine's, right, guys? Yeah. What the fuck was that? Guys, did you fucking hear it? Did you fucking hear it? Did you hear that? That was... Damn. That was a female voice. That was a female voice. That was definitely a female voice. Now, guys, there's a video that I made, well, I don't know how long ago now. Wasn't that fucking long ago. The very first night I was ever in this building. We captured that female voice. And then I captured it again a decade later. Guys, I think we just caught her again. What's interesting is where I actually caught it both times before was directly above where we are now. So how is that feasible? Hello? Guys, I'm turning this on real quick. Fuck, it's bright. All right, guys. So this is how we do this shit. Because now we need to figure out fuck me. That was insane. Who did I just hear? Who was that? Tara, I did not see your post. What's up? Did I miss something? Rachel, did you catch that? You heard that time? Holy shit. Tara, 9.9 subs? Are you serious? Wow, guys, 9.9. Thank you for looking, Tara. I appreciate that. 9.9 thousand. So, I mean, any day, guys. Any day, guys, we might get to that magical 10,000 mark that a lot of people kind of strive to do, you know what I mean? So what you need, how many more then? I don't know exactly what the number is. I don't know. That's freaking cool, though. That is really cool. But yeah, I mean, once we hit 10,000, that's when the fun shit starts to happen, isn't it, guys? That's when we start to do some fun giveaways and some fun investigations of this very building. On me, of course. I think we're at 100 or less than 100 away from the 10,000 mark. So I mean, guys, yeah, honestly, if you haven't subbed yet, and if you do enjoy it, or maybe halfway enjoy it, or whatever, maybe consider subscribing. If not, that's cool too. Whatever. I'm glad that you guys are here regardless. I'm trying really hard not to kick cat balls and things like that. I'm not making breakfast. Nobody wants that shit. But I'll spring for donuts, you know what I mean? But I thought that would be cool. We do a giveaway. We have maybe 5 people or so. I mean, shit, we could do 10. I don't give a fuck. The place is 10,000 square feet. Plenty of room for us to just kind of spread out a little bit. That REM pod down there is chirping like a motherfucker. Listen to it. Look. Look. Hello? Hi. Brothers, thanks for the happy poop, my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my friend. Be there by the summertime. I love it. Are those detectors? Yes, they are. So we have like these cat balls, this tripwire, which will measure EMF. That will measure EMF and also static. The dead bell measures for EMF as well. That little box over here measures for motion, but it is currently pointed in this room over here. Anybody want to say hello just like last night? You posed for the picture that was super adorable. No way. Where are you? 2 of you. 2 of you. Hi, guys. Hello. Where did you go? God damn it. Hi. Okay, well, one of you is back. Where's the other one? Where's your friend? God damn it. Hey. Where did you go? There was 2 of you. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Footsteps. There's definitely a noise down the hall. It sounded like this. All the way down. It did, yeah, Kim, it did look like they were on the, the wheelchairs for sure. Okay. I knew it was gonna happen. Kick the ball. Son of a bitch. Okay, kids. Okay, kids. You heard it good. Nice. Okay. Are you guys, you back? Are you wanting to maybe chat? Hello. Hi. Gosh dang it. No, the other one. Kim, 100% this is in the wheelchairs. Look at the wheelchairs on this side here. Oh my. What the fuck? What the fuck? Kim, you definitely gotta bring it. All right, listen, motherfuckers. Listen up. Rob, we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Yes, Sophie, it's very sporadic, isn't it? It's very odd movement. I tripped that device as I walked by it, guys. I wasn't anything paranormal. Jets, thank you very much for the gift. I appreciate that. Eric says, can we get a face reveal? Yeah, we can do that. So in order for that to happen, I have to turn on the light. Potentially, Christ's sake. Just me. I look like somebody that you know, or sound like somebody you know. I'm hearing all sorts of shit. Crazy. It's crazy, guys. Fuck's sake. You know, honestly, I have only been scratched maybe 3 times while I've been here. A Mike Rowe voice. I appreciate that. I do a lot of work for Audible. No shit. So this is Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Thank you for the bronze medal. I appreciate that. I heard the bell. Of course, I'm standing right fucking here. You know what I mean? As far as following me home, I don't necessarily think so, only because usually there's a definitive start and end to my day. So when I get here, the first things I'm doing is I'm saying hello. And when I leave, I always say, hey guys, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you whatever day I'll be here next, right? So there's always a definitive start and end. So I think they're smart enough too. They know they're not getting rid of me. In the other rooms, can I use the apparition thing? The SLS camera. I absolutely can. Let's see here, guys. Hello, Rebecca. Fuck me. This technically is an XLS camera. Oh shit. Okay. We are gonna go down here real quick. Gonna see what we can see. Down over here. That's all me setting that device off. Just kind of cruising into the room, spinning around. Hello? Holy shit. Where did you go? Pal, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh my god. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Where did you go? Come on, man. So, guys, I'm just kind of sweeping back and forth, like very slowly or whatever, but I know it's harder for you to see that. I'm just trying to let you know what I'm doing with it. So, guys, stupid little sidebar here. Well, I was in there and I was like, hello, hello, hello. I don't know why the fuck Lionel Richie just like popped into my head, but I was like, oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. An institution that was privately owned that received state funding specifically. And then the patients that were here, the majority of them would have been on some state-funded medical program of some sort, Medicare, Medicaid, et cetera, et cetera. However, there was a lot of insurance fraud that was going on here, which is also one of the reasons why it got shut down ultimately. What the fuck? Guys, something's going on down here for sure. That's all me. The REM pod was going off down there, and then the dead bell rang. Real quick, I just want to scan in here too. We're going to take a peek into the oxygen room as well. No smoking, guys. God damn it, no smoking. Now, last night, just for gits and shiggles, we're going to look in here into Gracie's room. Because last night, Gracie actually said hello to us, didn't you, Gracie? Are you here? Not tonight? Oh, shit. You are here. Hi. Hello. How are you? Hi, Gracie. You doing okay tonight? She's always in that chair. I swear to God, she's always in that chair. It's nice to see you, Grace. The image is flipped. Yes, Rizzo. It is like a mirror image. Yes. So look here. The wheelchair appears on the left. The wheelchair is actually on the right. Yeah, you are absolutely correct, bro. Gracie was only in her mid-50s, guys. Like, she was not old by any stretch of the imagination. First time viewer. Well, hey, welcome in, Derek. I appreciate you stopping by. You know, so far there has been some pretty interesting freaking things for sure. REM pod hits, static REM pod hits, tripwire hits, cat balls have been going crazy. The dead bell's gone off a few times as well. Nothing on the motion sensor yet, which is really irritating. Because that sound just terrifies the fuck out of me, and I really wanted to spook some people, you know? But it's been weird. Lots of like, I mean, at one point we heard a disembodied female voice, quite loud. Knocks, bangs, things of that nature. So, I mean, just in 2 hours, we have captured, I mean, a significant amount of stuff. And that's just in this section here. And I will also say, we went up to the attic, didn't we, guys? Fuck. Hello. Hi. Guys, I'm going to kill the light so you can see the movement. See the movement of the... God damn it, it's gone. Damn it. You can see the movement of the static moving around the device, almost suggesting that it's, walking around the device in a certain direction or whatever. And it kind of depends on where it's going, but it's sometimes very sporadic movements, and sometimes it's rather fluid in motion. Like it's very weird. Gracie definitely just waved at us. Well, Derek, I appreciate you stopping by and checking us out. That's really cool, man. Thank you. We even got a few hits on the XLS camera, didn't we, guys? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. No, not yet. Holy shit. Holy shit. Guys, I'm turning the spirit box off for a moment. That was fucking loud as shit. Give me a tick. The fuck was that? All right, listen. Whatever the fuck that was right over here. It was really fucking loud. Really loud. This is also exactly where we saw a shadow figure earlier, just hanging out right here in this area. So this is Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. That's where we're at. I say we like I have a turd in my pocket. That's where I'm at. This is the nursing home wing of Malvern Manor. The building did not have a morgue. So a lot of the residents are out at the local cemetery, absolutely. Some of them obviously are still like somewhat in the area, but I mean a 30 to 45 mile radius as far as cemeteries go. But I do know definitively that 205 people lost their lives on property. We do know that. Oh, okay. So I have this flashlight here, guys. It's specifically for filming, for cameras and stuff. So right now it's more of a blue light. I can switch it to more of a, I don't know what the hell you would call that. Red. I mean, that's more of a yellow, I would say. But then back to blue. Yeah, I definitely prefer warmer light. But yeah, specifically it's for like on camera type use. You know what I mean? You can do more with it. Let me see here, pal. Let me get that. Put user in timeout for 24 hours. There we go. No more spammy. No more spammy. Do we still get activity regarding number one all the time? Yeah, all the time. Fuck. Guys, this place, man. This freaking place, you know? Emma, as far as rooms, there's over 30. So I mean, roughly 36, if I'm remembering correctly, something like that. Yeah, so there is a weird spirit that refers to himself or itself as number one. Let me show you a little something, guys. We'll take a field trip if you want. Here, real quick, like. Ugh. Because it's warm in here. My studio over here. The office area. Old photo albums that were left here as well. Original chunks of the staircase, things of that nature. Of course, like paranormal celebrities and things like that have been here as well that like to wish us well and all that. But this little hooker right here. Kim Purvis, who is actually in the chat tonight, was live on Facebook one evening. This doll, I mean, literally like jumped off of the shelf. Yeah, your baby. I just call her Ginger. She's a nasty little thing, that is for sure. But she jumped off this shelf, scared the shit out of us. It was insane. Thank God Kim was live on Facebook while this happened. Ever since that incident, there was a spirit that is around here that refers to itself as number one. Now, since then, this little hooker right here will move herself within this case. She will put herself in some very unladylike positions. She is a nasty, nasty little customer. Actually, yes, I do have a clip of that. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't remember. Honest to God, I think the name of the clip is quite literally just footage. And it's a very quick little clip, but it was directly pulled from that Facebook Live that Kim was doing that night. And of course, I got Kim's permission to do that. But ever since then, that little hooker here, she would move herself. And it was interesting because I would find her 30 feet away, 40 feet away from where I had last left her. And I also knew I was the last person in or out of the place. And like I mentioned earlier, I was also the only motherfucker with the keys. So it's interesting that an inanimate object can move herself around. So we ended up reaching out to the Vatican, who were quite freaking kind, by the way, who gave us this very fucking, this beautiful rosary, right? They also gave us this vial of holy water, which they told us to just keep simply beside the case. I didn't have to douse her with any of the water or anything like that, but this was 100% both items blessed by Pope Francis, who, has now passed, of course, but blessed by Pope Francis himself, which was amazing. But ever since her, number one has been a thing, which is interesting. I think she's something. I mean, I'll show you this. Yeah, she's something. I'm just gonna move this around a little bit. I'm going to remove this briefly so you guys can see. See how she's breaking herself? Her foot, which is all the way back there now. I mean, she's got chunks and pieces and shit like that. I mean, she's literally breaking herself, which is interesting. Especially when you start to talk about like cursed items, maybe even possessed items, and why something would want to break the vessel. Now, this box, this case, that was actually built by my grandfather, has also been blessed by a priest and a shaman, because I'm not taking any fucking chances, you know what I'm saying? So, very interesting. The line of light bulbs are each one of those little nodes, each one of those lights is its own EMF detector. That's what they're doing. So they're just looking for disembodied pockets of electromagnetic energy, basically. Nice little kitchen area here, guys. There. There. It's better. Intergalactic Ape of Mystery, you're a fine sir. Kim, you may need to bring the glue back for sure, right? Rizzo, have a good one, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm hoping next week we're able to do another live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the sub count is, guys. I don't know what the sub count is. I haven't looked. I know we're close. I know we're close to 10K. The fuck is going on? $9.93. Fuck's sake, guys. Fuck's sake, it's crazy. It's super close. It's super